Let's create custom planner spreads to celebrate special moments this summer. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm working on 3 very special custom planner spreads to celebrate some special moments this summer. So sweet Denise requested a spread that I'm ridiculously excited about. She wants an Olympic themed spread for Paris, and so I have all of the goodies ready to go for that. Nikki is celebrating Shakespeare in the park, so we are going to create a fun art-inspired spread for her. And then a spread that I think a lot of people are going to love. Danielle requested a Hello Kitty themed spread, which turned out to be perfect timing because I have these Hello Kitty stickers from Pipsticks that I received at Go Wild, so we're going to use those on her spread. I will link everything that I used down in the description box below. Otherwise, I'm going to put you all on fast forward. Let's go. Let's get started with Denise's Olympic themed spread. I was so excited. I am a sucker for the Olympics. I love the Olympics. I will watch them day in and day out for the full 2.5 weeks or however long the Olympics last. And I'm so excited to create this spread. I knew immediately what I wanted to use, and that would be these squad girls. I actually have used them before to make an Olympic spread for myself. I used the really large ones, the really large Mamby Sticks squad girls. This time I'm going to use these squad girls a little bit smaller, and they're all living their best life competing in front of the Eiffel Tower. That is an image that I pulled from Canva. Then I imported it into Cricut Design Space and used it to create a very large sticker because, of course, we're commemorating this particular Olympics that is in Paris, which I think is so lovely. And I was actually watching the show Emily in Paris as I was creating the spread, so I was very much inspired with the Eiffel Tower. We're going to create a little ground for all of our ladies to live on by layering a few different washi tapes. These are from a variety of companies. We have Illustrated Faith, Live Love Posh, and Planny Thing, I believe, represented with all of these different companies. And I love the layering of washi. I think it can really create a fun, unique effect, and it really helped bring in some of the different blues that I was planning on working with. Specifically, I was looking at the possibility of using the I Love Summer sticker book from Keleva Plan. There were some great 4th of July stickers in here, but they had a darker blue. I knew I wanted to include a variety of blues, so bringing them all in the washi tape really helped me set the tone so that I could use different boxes, different blues as I started working, because I'm also combining in a seasonal sticker book from the Happy Planner, and that has the brighter blue in it. Now, we're not just going for an Olympic theme here, we're going for a USA Olympic theme. And so these girls are not dressed in their USA best. And in order to fix that, I'm actually pulling out my Posca paint pens and just painting directly over these clear stickers. Posca paint pens are acrylic paint pens. They do work well over top the clear stickers. Acrylograph pens or markers also would work pretty darn well. It did take a couple layers. I had to dry between, but I like how the girls came out. They're wearing their USA best, and I even found a gold paint pen to add a little gold medal detail because, of course, there's going to be several gold medal athletes from the United States. So a couple of these girls already have their medals. I think the other 2 just haven't received them yet. I think they're still mid-competition, but like I said, they're all living their best lives, competing underneath the Eiffel Tower, and now we just have to add a little bit more function to the page. We've got a lot of the decor. We still got to really drive home the theme and bring in a little bit more function. So the sticker book I'm pulling from, like I said, is a seasonal Happy Planner sticker book. I will link it down below. There were these wonderful fireworks that seemed very appropriate, so we're going to have those going off all around the Eiffel Tower. I'm actually using some sticker guides to help me plan where the stickers are going to go. Sticker guides are these kind of plastic sheets that you can pick up from the Happy Planner, and they allow you to place stickers down and easily move them as you're kind of planning out your spread. And then when you're sure that you know where you want the stickers to go, you then transfer them directly onto the paper. So they are a fabulous planning tool. The boxes that I am pulling from are from that Kell of a Plan summer book. So I'm layering those in some different places. We have different reds, different blues. And I think because there are so many different shades of each of those colors, I actually think it brings it together pretty nicely because you're just open to all of the shades of red and all of the shades of blue. If it was like one odd man out, that might look weird. But the fact that there are a lot just I don't know. I don't know if it adds to the chaos of it and it just makes a little more sense, or it's just, an over the top USA themed spread. All right, once I get the boxes kind of placed, then I'm going to add a few more decorative stickers. I definitely need some fireworks happening over on the right-hand side. I love this little top hat. I think this girl is probably like performing with her top hat. Add a little more firework here. Once I'm starting to feel pretty good about where things go, that's when I start transferring things over to the paper. That makes it really easy to start getting things into place, and then it narrows down your ability to move things around, but that actually helps you as you start to make some bigger decisions. I will use a little bit of whiteout behind some of these clear stickers so that we don't have lines kind of dividing up where the balloons are. Layering again over the Eiffel Tower. I have no problem layering functional boxes over the top of decorative stickers because then you still get the impression of the decorative sticker, but you get functionality at the same time, which is kind of the goal of most of our planner spreads. Oops, her little toe had curled under and I needed it to lay flat. There we go. That'll work. All right, more fireworks down here, still working to transfer over all of these different pieces. Let's add this cluster right here. Again, a little bit of whiteout so as to not mess up the balloons. It is looking so cute. I ended up deciding to put some washi tape along the top as well. I think it just kind of frames in the spread really nicely. In my opinion, this will most likely make this spread jump out in Denise's planner just because there is this dark edge at the top and bottom, which is a little bit more unusual. I'm going to leave it undated because I'm not sure which week of the Olympics that Denise is going to want to use this for. Some people have their favorite weeks. Let me know. It's really whether you like watching the swimming or the track. I know some of the sports overlap the weeks, but swimming is one week and track is one week. Let me know, do you have a preference on those two? I love it all. I love all of the Olympics and we'll be watching all of the sports. All right, let's add a little bit more functionality. I'm using a stencil from the Happy Planner and a red Papermate Flair pen to add a few lines that Denise can jot down, either task lists or to-dos or extra appointments, things like that. I'm going to scatter those throughout. And that's really going to do it for Denise's spread. A few more decorative stickers here and there. Let me know what you think and let me know, how excited are you for the Olympics this summer? Are you someone that gets so pumped for the Olympics just like me? Let me know down below. I'm so excited. And Denise, I hope this spread helps you to get excited to celebrate and to watch the Olympics coming later in the summer. Next up, we have a spread for Nikki, and Nikki wanted a grande size dashboard layout. Love the dashboard layout. This is the one I use, and we're going to go out of the box because I'm taking the left-hand side away completely and using scrapbook paper. This is Let's Get Artsy from, what is this? Graphic 45 is the brand, and the name of this collection is Let's Get Artsy. It is a collection that I picked up when I was at the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, and I thought it would be a really nice fit for the theme that Nikki requested. She requested a Shakespeare in the Park theme. She has participated, I think she probably is doing it again, participating in Shakespeare in the Park in the past, and I love her creative flair. And so I thought that doing a spread that was all about creativity and art would just be so fitting for Nikki. So here's what I decided to do. I'm going to combine elements from this Graphic 45 collection, Let's Get Artsy. It's very bright, very colorful, very artsy. And I'm going to combine that with some images that I got again off of Canva. I just looked up Shakespeare and I found some images of some actors that I thought would be really appropriate to mix in. So that's what we're going to do and kind of bring in this whole creative, artsy, drama vibe. And I think it will probably pick up the vibe that Nikki was going for when she requested this spread. In order to bring in a little bit of the pattern that I have over on the left with that scrapbook paper, I'm actually using that scrapbook paper to create mats or borders around the functional boxes that I am pulling from Mojo Jojo Plan's jewel tone boxes. So I'm pulling some boxes, I'm putting them on the scrapbook paper, cutting them out so that they have a little bit of a border of that blue border to bring in that same color over on the right hand side. I also use some of the cut apart cards, and I think it brings the vibe across the page. I didn't want to cut out the days of the week on the right hand side and just do scrapbook paper behind them. I only wanted the scrapbook paper on the left, but I still needed to balance color wise what was happening over on the right. Look at that beautiful art piece. Love, love, love it. I'm loving how this is coming across. So I'm going to start putting things down on the page. For this specific collection from Graphic 45, the ephemera pieces have a gloss to them. And so it was really hard to get the adhesive, the Tombow adhesive, to really stick well. So that was a little bit of a tricky situation, but got it to work in the end. And then I'm going to mix and match these characters. We're going to put the king and queen right here. Now, I didn't even notice till I'm like starting to do this voiceover. I have his hand like over the woman's lips in the painting, which I actually think is kind of a cool, I don't know, it's an interesting look. So that was unintentional, but I think it ends up looking pretty cool. I also printed these stickers of books from Shakespeare. So we have Hamlet over here with our actor holding the skull. Seemed very appropriate. We're going to put Romeo and Juliet over on the left-hand side near our king and queen. I realized that they were not kings and queens in Romeo and Juliet, but it'll work over there. Macbeth is going to make its way onto the page as well. So just bringing in that Shakespearean element that Nikki was looking for. Now, because I matted the functional boxes onto scrapbook paper, I do have to use my Tombow adhesive to put on the back to then adhere that to the page. This is a little bit of a bulkier spread because of all the scrapbook paper elements that I use. That never bothers me, and I actually like when my planner feels rather chunky by the end of the year. But if you are nervous about your planner getting too bulky, definitely resist the urge to do scrapbooking elements all of the time. Just pick maybe once a month. All right, let's get this book in. Love how all of the books are coming together. I think it's just so stinking cute. And I want to add the last couple of actors. We have this one right here. He's also holding a skull, but he's pretty happy about it. This one is smiling. And this girl, I don't know what play she would be from, but she seemed very appropriate over here on the Let's Get Artsy card down here at the bottom. I still think the left-hand side is pretty darn functional because she can write over those two cards. She can write on the top of them. If you want to add some more functional boxes on the left-hand side, Nikki, you can do so, but I think you'll be able to keep a to-do list and maybe highlight some important things during the week on both of those cards that are on the left-hand side. I really wanted to include this sticker that says being creative is not a hobby, it's a way of life, which definitely describes Nikki. And so I thought that was perfect at the top. In order to incorporate it a little bit more, I'm going to attach another kind of faux washi tape sticker that will go across the whole page. I liked it so much that I also moved it to the bottom of the page as well. Luckily, I was able to kind of move around these elements even though I had already adhered them down to the page. I still think yeah, they'll still be pretty sticky. Love how that came out. And then I want to add a little bit at the bottom. And that's it for Nikki's Shakespeare in the Park spread. It's a different look, but I am here for it. I think it came out so cute. Let me know what you think of it down below. Did I catch the vibe? Was I able to capture it in the spread? Let me know down in the comment section below. Last but not least on these super unique spreads is going to be Danielle's Hello Kitty spread. And I knew I had the scrapbook paper pulled out. Let's just grab some more. This is scrapbook paper from my stash. It's actually old Hip Kit Club scrapbook paper. And I'm going to use it as the backing for this vertical layout. Danielle uses the vertical layout, and this is the grande size. I'm trimming out just the boxes because what I'm going to do is mat these on top of the scrapbook paper. So I'm cutting it out. I have a little extra trimming to do on this piece just to make sure it lined up perfectly. No big deal. I have my two sides and I didn't want it to just be like the white paper on the left and the yellow paper on the right. I like there to be a little bit of overlap, a little play between the two. So what I'm going to do is actually tear pieces. Look at how cute that turns out. So a little strip over here on the left, and then another little strip towards the inside. And I think it creates a cool look. I like that both of these papers have a grid to them, so they match pretty well. And of course the yellow is overlapped between both pages. Now I just have to punch them to make sure that when I put the boxes on, they are in the right place. The fact that it was grid paper behind it made it super easy to make sure that this was lined up and worked really well. All I have to do is put a little bit of adhesive on the backs of these pages right here and get this in place, and then all of the basics are there. Now I can just build my spread from here, but it's got a really fun background to work with. Now, if you haven't heard of them, Pipsticks is a subscription sticker company. They have several different subscription boxes where you receive really fun stickers in the mail each and every month. I used to be a member of their Pro subscription, their Pro box, and I loved it. I just ended up discontinuing it because I had so many stickers. They have also created a Hello Kitty themed box that you get each and every month. And at the last Go Wild in Dallas, they were there. Mo from Pipsticks was there. She was a speaker and she did a fabulous job. And then she gifted us all Hello Kitty kits, like a sample of their subscription kit, and that was great timing because then Danielle requested a Hello Kitty themed spread. I did not have Hello Kitty stickers previously, so these are going to work perfectly. And then this is also a really good example of how to use Pipstick stickers in your regular planner spreads. In order to make it really functional, I generally mix these decorative stickers in with Mojo Jojo's basic boxes. These are actually pastel boxes. This set of Hello Kitty stickers had some that had boxes included. You can see those that are like solid colored with a little bit of speckle in the background. Those work really well for a planner spread. So I was able to mix and match those. And really this one is just about being playful and fun. Yes, I'm trying to add a function, making sure there is a box that kind of coordinates with each and every day to give Danielle plenty of room to write out her plans for the week. But I'm also going to leave some white space so that she can add in either some bullet points or some checklists that she might need throughout the week. So I'm trying to position these, balancing out the color, you know, enough pink on the left side to match the pink on the right side, same with the teal kind of color, and same with the yellow. So it's really about playing with the different sizes, the different colors to make sure there is a balance to your page. I'm also playing with several different sheets of Hello Kitty stickers. I'm not just sticking with one. I think that makes it a more eclectic feel. That way, when you're repeating so many of the same character, it's still interesting and fun to look at. How stinking cute is this? This just makes me super happy. All right, this is a sticker book from Hobby Lobby. Several of you have said you've looked for this sticker book, that it's no longer in stock. That makes me super sad. This is the Hobby Lobby brand planner stickers, and I love the different days of the week. I love that there are gold foils on these days of the week because it picks up the gold foil in the stickers, and I think it kind of brings the spread all together. So I'm using those to add the days of the week at the top. I'm also going to use the one that says notes and odds and ends to label a couple of the different boxes throughout the spread. And last but not least, I'm going to add some gold heart bullet points throughout the spread just to give her some room for some different tasks. This one is bright and vibrant and fun, and I think it's absolutely adorable and perfect for the summer. So Danielle, I hope that you really enjoy your Hello Kitty spread. All right, so now is the time. Now is the time where you let me know down below which really unique custom planner spread did you like the most today? We have Denise's Olympic spread, we have Nikki's Shakespeare in the Park, and then we have Danielle's Hello Kitty spread. Which one was calling your name today? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will link all of the supplies that I used down in the description box below, so be sure to head there if you're looking for something specific. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon members. What a fabulous Patreon community we have going on over there. It is a group of crafty people that encourage and support each other, and we'd love to have you. Check out more info about Patreon down below. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.